This is another project that I want to work on here. This is the before. This is kind of turned into disaster zone. So, problem with workbenches is they're flat surfaces. Kind of started working on this, got the floor cleaned up a little bit. Got the 50 million boxes of screws that were laying around, kind of sorted out. The problem is just some of the stuff, like what do you do with it? We got an ignition module for God knows what. Sawzall blades, dado blade, PVC pipe, foam. Old GFCI outlet that got ripped out of something that can probably go right in the garbage can. Stuff like this. We need this to pull a vent pipe through when we remodeled our house. Staples, boards, rope, screwdrivers, fuses, screw type fuses, ACO bearing, brand new. It's just, last time I cleaned this, I said I wasn't cleaning it again because last time I cleaned it, somebody else came and messed it up. But I guess I'm going to do it because I'm sick of not being able to find anything down here. So this is a vent for a fan, brand new paint brushes, nut driver set, tools down there. There's welding rods up there somewhere. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty clean in there. Babies. Screws, brackets, sandpaper, measuring cup for paint. Drill bits that are half missing out of that one. Drill bit sharpener. Yeah. Oh man, this stuff needs to be cleaned up down here. VCR, computer. We got tape measure. Old PC fan go in the garbage can. Yeah. This has been messy down here for since we remodeled our house. A lot of the stuff just kind of got tossed down here and never gone through the rest of the way. Yeah. Let's see, we got the big skill set on there. We got some scrap steel back there. Old thermostat, staples, wood, Ethernet cable. This thing I needed did a long time lapse, a couple weeks, and I actually had my good DSLR camera set in there. So I made that a couple years ago. Vintage TV, tools, conduit, nail guns. Yeah. This stuff here in these bins are actually pretty organized. That I do gotta say. That's something I worked on a couple of winters ago already, is taking a bunch of containers that looked something like, boxes of junk and hardware and kind of sorting them out. So this is actually pretty organized. Velcro straps, electrical boards, that's for the light show, DC bus board with fused outputs. I actually think this is originally out of a power inverter for a RV, but I used it for that already. Yeah. Tools. Case of tools. Here's a bucket of tools. I got tools everywhere. A wire. More tools back there. Hole saws. Electrical box, apparently. Yeah. Definitely got to do something about this stuff. It's a little ridiculous lately. So, well, this is the before video. We'll see what the after video looks like. Framing gun, powder gun, brand new pump, steel cable. This nail gun is actually my grandpa's. Got that when he passed away. Yeah. Here's the battery pack for that camera. Let's see if this thing's even good yet. So we got 4 lead acid batteries in here, a power inverter, and a charge controller. And actually, yeah, that thing needs to be charged. We'll see if it charges and holds the charge. But, yeah. You like that? That's a bracket for a fire extinguisher. That's an awesome switch mount. And yeah, some ghetto wiring. It's okay though. It worked. It worked awesome. But yeah. Screwdrivers up here. Chalk line. Yeah, it's just one of them things that, yeah, needs to get sorted out. And it ends up being that every time you need to use a table saw, everything that's over here just gets tossed over there and never ever gets moved back. So, yeah. Yeah. We'll see what this looks like when we're done here. So there's your before video. We'll see how long this takes me to get done too, because today's date, right there it is for you. This might take a month or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. Depends how much ambition I get to clean it up. Right now I'm procrastinating by making a video walking around in a circle, but we'll see. Okay. I'll do something. This is kind of the way I do this, is you're never going to get through the whole mess at one pass. So what I kind of do is I'll shove everything over till I get a bare spot, and then I'll start putting stuff behind me, and I'll just keep working my way down, tossing out what's junk and what's not, throwing all the hardware in a box here to sort later. Dust mask. It's one of them things, like, you don't even know where to start. Paintbrushes. And we got Lexan. Grinding disc. And go on the pile with all the rest of them. And, I don't know. And then you end up with stuff like this, you know. We replaced a 20 amp breaker in this breaker box, and the breaker just... This is an old worn out breaker. It just ended up laying here. I mean, shit can it. It was taken out for a reason because it kept blowing. Skill saw blades. Yeah. Well, it's looking better already. We'll get there. This is just another one of them little odd things you find when you actually start cleaning stuff up. This is a toolbox that came from my grandpa after he passed away too. Bunch of just odds and ends stuff in here. This drawer is empty. But anybody got any idea what that's for? It's gotta be something for a transmission or something, because it's got a little check ball with it. But hey, old John Deere parts. Can't quite make out the label on it, but yeah. Remember I was saying I got tools everywhere that I don't know where all of them are? I was digging through this too. Oh, look at that, tools. Yeah. story of my life, tracking down all my tools. Well, that's what I got so far. We'll go back through this tomorrow and clean this up again. But I'm done for tonight. Have a nice night. Well, this is a few days later. It's been putzed around a little bit. A little bit of this stuff's been cleaned off, put away, sorted out. Got a bunch of them laying around yet. I just cleaned out this corner over here where this PVC pipe is and this metal stuff is. Got a junk pile. Bunch of Christmas lights that are junk. This section over here that was looking pretty nice. This set, I don't know what we're going to do yet. I might try to knock this box off of here. This is a pretty cool set for like in a house. See if I can't add that to an LED light set. Yeah. So we're getting places, slowly but surely. That's what date it is today. Still finding stuff down here that hasn't been used for years. I mean, how many people got one of these kits laying around? Oh, did I open it upside down? Nope. So lawn boy service kit. All the seals are all the snap ring pliers, pullers, seal drivers. Everything's here. Films for setting your air gap. The only thing that's not here is the spark plug tester, and that's upstairs in my toolbox. But yeah, it's a full set. I mean, bunch of specialty tools. Is Lawn Boy even still in business? Yeah, that I bought from my grandpa a long time ago when I had 3 Lawn Boy lawnmowers here to fix when I was in high school. He actually picked it up at a rummage sale. So that's down there. This I bought from my shop teacher in school. Skill saw, or not a skill saw, sawzall. Bunch of drill bits and crap. Bunch of old tap sets and stuff. There's today's date. You see, this is getting cleaner over here. That's all mostly organized now. This has been straightened up underneath here. And got some stuff that's for sale right there. My garbage bin is full. And still gotta do something about all this stuff yet. But that cabinet is cleaned out somewhat. That cabinet's cleaned out. This one's fully cleaned out. All the junk's off top of that. Yeah, I'm getting there. Them have all been gone through. I'm just sorting through shit now. Even the wood box has been reorganized. But there's enough garbage. That's half a garbage can. Not like there wasn't very much junk down there or anything. Holy shit. I haven't seen this part of the floor in a long time. Went through and reorganized our wood. This is all firewood that got chopped up to be burnt. Cleaned that up a little bit already. That can be organized some more yet. Kind of working up here. That's gonna go yet. That computer's gotta get scrapped out yet. This is our one of the light controllers from the light show. It's got some issues, so that needs to be addressed. Over here, still working over here yet. Yeah, I just figured I'd shoot a little video here. I'm gonna bring the rest of the light controllers back here and lay them out on the floor so they can dry out before I go putting them away for the year. Yeah, so we got that whole pile of firewood there that's gonna get burnt, and ran out of room over there, so there's some there too. Just figured I'd shoot a little video here quick before I go making it messy back here for a day or two. But there's today's date. Got rid of a lot of wood that was over here, just taking up space. This board, I don't think it's straightening back out, but yeah, that's where I'm at on the basement disaster cleanup. Yep. I'm all got to dry out a little bit. This is a funny story. Well, we got cables back there that need to be rewrapped better, but these, I bought 20 of these on Amazon, actually. See that water in my hand? These lights made it about 4 days and they all started dying. I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on, and we took one down. And you could literally dump water out of the lights. Actually, we did that when we took them all off the roof. You tilt them sideways and the water would just run out of them. So, yeah, there's more water dripping out. These are not great lights, so we're going to see what we can do with these, if we can fix them or what. I love the company's response. Well, they're not made for cold weather, really. So I have to figure out that, but we got 20 lights, and out of the 20 lights, maybe about 4 work. Yeah. These things here, all the aluminum's got water on them, so we'll let that dry out from condensation, bring them in the warm house. Let that dry out before we seal them up and pack them away for the year. But, yeah. Gotta make it messy to make it clean, right? Yeah. Getting there. More cleaner than it's been in a long time. Okay. I don't know where I showed you guys last time, but got my controllers all cleaned up. This thing's cleaned up. I just need to fix that shelf yet, and then this thing will be online for sale. Getting a little cleaner over here. Cleaning up this bench over here now, slowly. Garbage is getting full again. That stuff's still online. But I just found a whole bunch of CDs and stuff. When I used to work on computers that had like XP and junk on them. Went through them. Whole stack here of hard drives. Went through all them, checked them all over. I had one that had stuff on it I needed yet. So them can all get junked out now. Back to when I used to work in IT, I had to laugh at this. One of these says text-to-speech on it. Yeah, wonder how good that was back then. Text-to-speech still sucks now. Oh, what was it? Nope. 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 Right there. Text to speech. How many people remember this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floppies to install one program. When I got into computers, we were to CDs and that stuff and USB drives, but this must have been for an old computer I worked on at one point. But that being said, I remember installing Windows 95 with 35, 40 floppies. So I kind of grew up in the floppy age, and then went to and we've seen CD-ROMs, and then we've seen hard drives that were a whopping 3 gigabytes, and then we went to 10 gigabytes and 20 gigabytes and 40 gigabytes, and man, you had an 80 gigabyte hard drive, you thought you were rocking it. And now 6 terabyte hard drives considered small. Want a whole bunch of paint. But slowly but surely we're getting there. Cleaning is about the cleanest this basement's looked in years. But getting there. Can actually work down here now. Got that all cleaned up now. Got some bigger stuff set up on top. Some Lexan back there. That's cleaned up now. This bench is finally mostly cleaned off. This is mostly cleaned off. So now to do the bottoms. Them drawers are organized. But this stuff here, that stuff there, and that mess there yet, and the mess of welding rods. And then I think we should be pretty good. But garbage is getting fuller. Okay, so we got last little cleanup here to do. Clean up that stuff. Sort out drill bits yet. But I just emptied out that bin, which was full again. So that's a whole garbage can full of stuff out of here. That is the bottom of a 55-gallon drum that's used for throw a keg in there with some ice. But that stuff down there is pretty well cleaned up. Except there's a motor down there with a long shaft. This stuff over here, I'm not touching. I'm not fooling with it. Welding rods. That thing needs to have something done with it yet. Them need to get thrown away. Well, recycled. Sorting out some more stuff over here that I found. Soldering stuff and that, but them are all sorted out already, so I ain't worried about these, drill bits. Oh, them are 22 round for the powder gun. It's not in any rhyme or reason to this. It's just kind of stuff is where other stuff wants to be. But it is all spreadsheeted on what is in what spot. But I'm going to work on cleaning up this stuff over here. Yeah, I'm going to work on cleaning up this over here and figuring this out. Giddy. Well, I think that's where I'm going to end this series. There's a few other things I need to do here yet, but they're not really interesting or drastic. So that light actually needs to get mounted instead of just sitting on the water lines. This over here is pretty decent. The workbench is a lot better than what it was. A couple things up there that need to get gone through yet. This section down here needs to get gone through yet. But workbench, you can see screws are all organized. Drill bits need to get gone through because there's so many of them that aren't even in the right spot anymore. This thing. This is a old wash machine motor that we turned into a come on, disc sander. Works great, but the bearing in it's pretty well shot now after side loading it the way it's not meant to be. But this is good paint. This I need to work on. These need to get recycled. This stuff down here, some of these tools need to get gone through a little bit better, but that's going to be an electrical bag from now on. Like I said, this stuff over here is sorted. That's just got to get recycled. We've got a box here of bolts that need to get sorted and put into here yet. This soldering stuff goes in one of them 2 cases down there. We got some bigger stuff that won't fit in there, but wood's gone through. Like I said, that'll all end up firewood, as well as all that there. A couple things to sell yet, but hell, a lot better than when I started. A lot better. Drill press is clean. This spot right here, I haven't seen this spot of the floor for probably at least 3 or 4 years. So, hey, that's nice. You can actually get to the wood. All of our bigger sheets end up in this hallway here. But that's where all this dimensional stuff goes. There's a bunch of trim up there from our house. There's some stuff up here that can get gone through yet, sitting on top of that beam. There's some remnant flooring up there that can get gone through yet, tucked up in on top of that beam. Here's more trim. Yeah, the pegboard needs to get sorted out yet, and done better with hooks that don't fall out every time you take a tool off of them. But like I said, I'm probably gonna end this video here. This is probably gonna go up sometime when we haven't had snow for a couple weeks to kind of fill in. So this will probably be, rest will be cleaned up time you ever see this video. But yeah, this is our wood shop, I guess you'd call it. But the cleanest has been in forever. But I got a project that I'm gonna start here real soon that I wanted this cleaned up for. But yeah, I do need one more of the small drawer ones and one more of the big drawer ones. I got another small drawer one in the front room that is full ready too. But yeah, that bucket of tools needs to go in my toolbox. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, rate, subscribe. And enjoy. Okay, I hope you guys really enjoyed that. It kind of did start as a disaster zone. I mean, stuff was piled on the workbench about a foot high in spots, so to see it this clean at the end of the video here, I don't remember when this clip is from. This is just a time-lapse clip I found with all the other clips, so I figured I'd throw it in here at the end and do a little talk over top of it. But to see how clean it ended up would have amazed me. I mean, I had a whole garbage can full of stuff I threw away out of this basement. and not including all the firewood that we chopped up. That was all just scrap wood laying around yet. But yeah, big difference it makes. I had a project that I wanted to get started on that I'm actually currently working on now, that I kind of wanted that space cleaned up so I didn't have to walk around a disaster zone to work on the other project. But turned out really good in the end. Looks a lot better down there. We'll see how long it stays clean, but it's part of a shop, work area, workbenches. Never fails. They collect junk and get pushed off and pushed off and pushed off until you finally get sick of them and have to clean them. And there's going to be somebody out there that's going to be like, well, my shop never looks like that. You could eat off the floor any day of the week. To that I call bullshit, because I've been in them type of shops, and once in a while they still get fucking dirty. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you liked it. Anything like that, yeah, whatever. Don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, hope you liked it, enjoyed it. Be sure to like this video, comment down below, click the thumbs up, click the thumbs down. Check out my Instagram. I did create an Instagram here a few weeks ago. The Instagram account is master.of.everything. I'll also link it down below in the description. Be sure to check that out, and yeah, have a wonderful night, day, evening, whenever I post this. Bye.